Morning, Optimist. Today is Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023. Whew. And I am feeling tired today, so I'm going to go slow. What's up, Tiny? Happy Tuesday. I'm going slow today. I don't want to take trades. I shouldn't. I'm a little tired today. All right. I haven't really looked at the market. I just kind of glanced at it when I was logging in, saw that it was falling down. It looks kind of sideways. Like, why was it so sideways until the open? Where's my TTM? And my volume. Weird. This straight gone. Really? Are you for real? I'm gonna set these back up. Well, today we're going to learn how to set a custom indicator or community indicator inside of Tradeovate. So we're just going to hover over indicators, and then we'll click search, and then we'll type in what we're searching for. If we don't see it, we're just going to explore community indicators. We'll go over here and we'll type what we're looking for. I'm typing Tiki because that's the name of the guys that make the TTM squeeze that I've been using. It's called Tiki Squeeze. For whatever reason, it became uninstalled. And the other one that I use from these guys is the Bulls Bears. It's this one. It's actually not from the same guys. Install failed. Please try again later. Okay, I think it worked that time. Okay, close this. Oh yeah, Tiny, they do your check and money flow just built in. Really don't know what I'm looking at with that. It looks like this is sell volume and this is buy volume. Okay, I'm gonna try to log out and log back in. Dude, same. I worked all day yesterday. Like, I worked till midnight last night, and I was exhausted and I just wanted to be done. Like, I just wanted it over with. And I think from about like 9 o'clock on for the last like 3 hours, I was just like, can this be done, please? I'm gonna try to log out and log back in and see if it will load in my indicators. Why is this? Now it's not even loading Tradevate. I think so. They must have updated Tradevate or something. But whatever they changed, I have to like reset up all the things like that I've activated in the past. So you'll have to give me a minute. Yeah, I thought it was a fitting quote. Well, I'm not gonna trade without my indicators. I don't know why they're gone. Yo, dude, what's going on with this? These ones work. Anything built in is working just fine, but anything you have to add is not. Well, that's gonna make it really hard to trade. I'm not even searching the community indicators now. Okay. Well, I don't really want to trade without the TTM or volume. I guess I can throw on regular volume. But I prefer to get the actual volume. Use shaking money flow, I guess. And I'm only going to trade on the micro today, given that weird circumstance. And why? It literally just added it. You guys just watched me add it. I was going to take that long right there. Oh, you can't take it anyway. The 9's not below. 9's not above. Looks nice, though. There, 9's above. Okay, we're on the micro. We'll take 2 contracts. And nothing there yet. There it is.
Order filled.
All right, we're in 2 contracts on the micro. Trading very small. And looking for that move up to 4103 or 4130. We're using shaking money flow right now, which I'm unfamiliar with, but from what I can tell, it looks like this is buys, and if it dips below 0, then it sells. But I can't seem to locate my indicators, and they don't seem to be on here, and I don't know why. I'm gonna reduce this sell order. Failed that breakout. 4-6 is really where I want to be today. 2.25. I actually really think I want to be at 3. Gonna cut this.
Order filled.
Kind of cut it at the bottom. Lost the 25 bucks. A new bottom here at 24.25. I'm gonna wait for a while for a trend reversal. That's so far out though. 41.31, 41.52. That's a long time. Happy life consists not in the absence, but in the master of hardships. Yeah. Helen Keller was dope, man. Like, she was blind, wasn't she? And then, but not just blind, she was also she later go deaf, I thought. Yeah, it's so weird that my indicators are just gone. And without them, it's kind of challenging to trade because they're part of an overall strategy. Um, like I can still trade without it, although this one would be of the contrary. I can still trade without them, but I don't really want to. Market's pulling back pretty heavily today, down $58 on the day for the market, or for the ES rather. And I kind of look at the ES a lot of times as the market as a whole. Today we had job openings and we had factory orders. There's still no information on Market Watch on the job orders. They've been late on these. They used to like update these like within minutes. Bulletin, aircraft purchases keyed March jump. U.S. factory orders. Job openings fall to nearly a 2-year low of 9.6 million. So April 2021 was the last time it was this low. Yeah, it is weird, and just I don't know, the fact that I've like logged in and logged out, and I mean there's not really a whole lot I can do other than try and keep searching for it, but they just all seem to not be working. Can't even search any of the community indicators. It's the weirdest thing, but like sometimes on Tradeovate, like the community indicators will just go away. And it doesn't happen often, but it happens like enough for me to notice. It's like they like do an update or something like that, and then it won't work for a while. Am I on a different tab with the charts? No. I was just searching to see if there was an answer to this. So, because it should be on all of them. And that's another thing too. So I guess this one here that I added, I can configure this. So like if you go to these guys and then you go to the actual indicator, then you can save as default, and that usually applies it across all your charts. But yeah, it's not there. There's a way to do it. Occasionally there's like a couple things in Tradeovate that are just kind of weird. Market's just on downtrend. I don't want to trade against the trend, but I'm also like I'd be trading at the lows where we're at. Like the lows of the day. I don't exactly want to trade against the trend, but I don't want to like necessarily short in these areas either. Man, I really wish I had my indicators. It is what it is. Just watching this chicken money flow thing. I think it'd be really cool if I could change the colors of it. Like, I can obviously change the color as a whole, but I mean like when it's below 0 or above 0, it's just a different color. I think it'd be cool. That was a nice trend reversal. This has a very long way to go to actually begin trending upward. Pop from 41.22 area up to 26. That was a really good run right there. To be honest, I feel a little lost without the indicators that I normally use. I'm gonna try to short right here. No fill. I'll exit it. I was gonna try to short right there from that drop. It just moved too fast for me.
Order filled.
And short here.
Order filled.
Alright, made a tiny little bit back, like $5. I'm just trading the chart only, really. It's the average direction index. I'm kind of chart only trading right now. Why does this look like identical to the shaking money flow? Force index. Finding a new low down there at 41.17.
Order filled.
I was looking for a long pop off that.
Order filled.
All right, there we go. So down 13 bucks. That first trade kind of killed it a little bit. This indicator is kind of weird. This volume profiles indicator. It's a little odd. Twitter moving average has dropped quite a bit. This must have taken a really big, heavy drop or something for the moving average to be that far away. It's just been steady dropping. Huh. Yeah, it's like too low to the lows. Like it keeps making new lows, so I don't want to short in the area because it could very easily bounce. I think that's really good risk management right there. Is this in your sim account? I can't believe all my indicators are just not here. It's a weird thing. Like I've dealt with the issue before. And the only thing that worked was logging out, logging back in, but obviously that didn't work this time. I'll try it one more time. Wonder if they'll be messed up though, because I already put other indicators on, you know. Nah, it's just not. Oh, yeah. All right. They're there. They're kind of in and out, but they're there. Hooray. All right, that'll make trading easier. At least I feel like I can switch to the ES. Oh, so this one that I actually took and lost was actually on a cyan uptrend. Can you believe yesterday we didn't take a single loss? We took 17 trades and no losses. The only loss that we did take was an accidental one that ended up being sitting there, and I canceled part of the order, but it didn't cancel the whole order. It was just sitting there and then randomly filled me. That was the only loss we took yesterday, by the way. Let's see yesterday's numbers. It was just that one loss, which was a complete accident. I didn't even know I was in it. I cut it pretty much immediately. I waited a couple seconds to see if it was going my favor, but it wasn't an intentional trade. So we had a really great day yesterday. 19 wins on 20 trades because one accidental. And 100% accuracy outside of the one that I didn't even know that I was in. I didn't, how do I put it? I had it sitting there and then I had hit cancel and it canceled out the buy but not the sell, and it went short on an uptrend. So overall on the week though, we're 91% accuracy, 91.3% accuracy, and 8.7% loss rate. We've taken 2 losses this week out of 23 trades. Largest winning trade was $100, and our largest losing trade was $37.50. And let's see what else. Yeah, so this is our week so far. Last week we didn't do nearly as well. Yo, Tradeovate, man, wake up. Slow or something, man. Wow, we're just making low after low. And essentially all that's happening is we're riding up to the 9 exponential and then falling back down. And we're so far diverged from the 200 moving average that honestly, like, I don't know. After looking at that, I'm like, man, maybe I should take a short. Like, today looks like just short all day. There doesn't look to be a trend reversal in sight. Whoa, look at this. 5-minute candles ever since the open. All red. Only red. Not a single other color. One doji. That's it. Yo, that's crazy. ES down almost 2% today and just continuing to drop. 3 minutes put in a couple of yellows, which could indicate that we are on pace to begin to trend reverse, but it looks pretty far away from each other. Now we have the Chaikin money flow on top, chart settings. What an insane day. Just to see all of the gains completely gone from yesterday. Not in our account, gratefully, but in the market. And just to watch, like, I don't know, seems even more so. Alrighty. Three minutes getting a little bit of a yellow candle. I don't know when the market's actually going to find its low on the day and then bounce off that. But yeah, honestly, on yesterday, like, I felt FOMO. I wanted to keep on trading, So I was just like everything was a win, and I saw so many opportunities yesterday, and I didn't take probably half of them. And I just felt like if I was to sit there and continue to trade, I felt like I was going to overtrade because I could tell I was at decision fatigue. I was like, my thinking was starting to become chaotic, um, and so I was just like, I just feel like I need to walk away. You've made most of your gains going long today. That's great. I think I made a few going long, and then actually the only long I took, I lost. So I don't know. 3 minute putting in 2 yellows, so there's probably an upward opportunity here. Yeah, there's a little cyan switch right there. Oh, that was a nice little pop. Showing the bid right here. I felt inclined to do it earlier and just didn't.
Order filled.
All right, I wish I did because that was the move. And now this is failing. I'm gonna cut that.
Order filled.
So loss on that one. That puts us down $91 on the day since we're trading on the mini now. I felt inclined to go here and I just didn't, and I kind of regret it. I'm gonna try to go short here. No fill. All right, well, I'm gonna cut that. Short there. Damn, it's like I can't seem to catch the move. Whether it's long or short, can't seem to catch it. The long I'm getting filled on just fine, I guess. But every time I try to go short, it's just not getting the fill. I think I need to short the market, like with a market order, not with a ask. What's the 1 minute chart doing? Wonder if data is slow or something like that on TradeAvate's side, because it's having a hard time just like loading my charts up, like loading the TCM and whatnot. This ended up coming back. That was a nice pop off that drop. Nice below 12 on this little pool here. I don't feel comfortable going long yet. As I say it pops up. Market doesn't make sense to me yet. All right, 9's above 12. Probably gonna run into some resistance there at the EMA 35. Damn, that was the move.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, made a little bit back. Down 57 on the day. This is looking decent for some uppush. Let's see if we reject at 50. At the 50 EMA. It hasn't really hit the 50 though in a while. TTM in the 1 minute charts at -3, which is a bounce up from -3.7. I think we need a 1226 crossover on the 1 minute, which we haven't gotten all day. So I think to start seeing some trend reverse, this did bounce decently, actually really nicely off of 4109. There's a lot of volatility today. So I think there's a lot of opportunity. But it's just a matter of making sure you're taking the right opportunities that fit us, you know? Put a green hammer candle on this. Let's take a look at the 3 minute chart. TTM is at -18.9. Jeez. So much downward force. Crossover status. They're still about $15 away. It's huge. 31 and 17. $14. It's a major difference. Nice job today, Pawn. Up 373. Hell yeah. Dude, Pawn, how'd you get your thing to do all the all profit and losing all on this one column? Mine is like all profit and then the losing is like down here. Good job today though, man. Guess I should have took the short. Consider taking a short right here because of the TTM. But the reason why I didn't take it is because the red was above this green here. And so it just kind of looked like there was going to be a pop, and the short would be short-lived. So this looks a little different. There we go. Big rip up there. We'll put a standing order at 1675
Order filled.
or 1575 for an exit at 1650.
Order filled.
Got that. 2 contracts. Got into green today. We have 2 contracts for the mini on that one. That puts us green on the day. It's good to be green. Trailing max is at its maximum, 2,500. That's what we want to see. Counts as 761 out of 3,000. Big rejection off the 50. Okay, so earlier we kept rejecting the we were rejecting like the 35, and we rejected the 9 a whole bunch. So this is a good indication of some trend reversal, potentially inbound. Is now we're breaking through the 35, and then we're rejecting off the 50. And so the more that happens, you can see that this is kind of now going like sideways. We're not really bouncing off the lows anymore. We're starting to get this ascending pattern going. It's actually more of like a horizontal. So this is kind of more of like a flag area. I think this is looking a little bullish now. Join the bid here. Trying to get at 1650.
Order filled.
In long 1650. Looking to get at 17 and a quarter.
Order filled.
I lowered my my sell order. Did get out with some profit, up $30.76 on the day. Breaking down below that little line there. I think this might act as support or rejection area. If it does act as support, then I think that this potential uptrend could work. And actually, too, I mean, even this area, I don't know if I drew this line in the exact correct spot. Especially because I was just trying to get it done so I can get into this trade here. It's more like remove that. Alright. We might get like a double bottom here. So we might get a push back down to like this area, like 4111, 4110 zone. This area here. Whoop. So 4116 or so acting as resistance. Oh, dude. At least the tea woke me up some. But man, feeling tired. Tired. We're doing better on the day. Currently up about $30. So, we did reject here off this 50, but that's okay because it actually looks like we're starting to hold some support here in this zone. So it's starting to look like we may actually get this trend reversal. I was trying to put a horizontal line right here. Oh, right, because you gotta like drag them. Sometimes I just want to double click thinking I'm in Bigger Swim. Looks like we are going for that double bottom. Five seconds left on the 1 minute chart. I don't even know if we'll double bottom. We might just continue to drop. TTM switch back red. A short off 1350 area or 13 seems pretty reasonable. Is this area going to be the low of the day? This looks like a double bottom. Not a single green 5 minute candle. Look at this. Isn't this crazy? Oh, but the 5 minutes starting to trend reverse too. The red to yellow is there, but still, I mean, look at this. Like, from a price perspective, since the open, there hasn't been a green candle on the 5 minute chart. That's crazy to me. Like, that's weird to think about. We've gotten 1, 2, 3. That's a doji. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And this potentially is 21 red candles since the open. This is like the first green one. This closes in a minute. That's insane, dude. You said that bottom was actually an ascending wedge on the downtrend, right? Bottom was actually an ascending wedge in the 1 minute. Just got freaked out on the reversal too. I do the same line. Well, similar one actually. I think yours was more of an ascending wedge. Mine was more of a flag pattern look to it. But it did look like a wedge. Kind of a weird wedge though. But I see it. These rips are crazy, dude. I mean, look at this. This is like, it's like $4. It's hella. TTM is now at 0.9 on the 20-second chart. Breaking back down. Down near the lows of 4109. ES has lost $75 on the day so far. Down 1.8%, and really like what looks to be, to me, almost free fall. Kind of crazy. Another bid here.
Order filled.
In 11 and a quarter. I'm going for 2 contracts, 5 ticks. Looking for a move up to 1250. Ooh. Hands over the cover button. Hopped up there for a second, but yeah, I don't like it. Put it at 1150, I guess. Really? This is like rejecting at my entry.
Order filled.
All right. Got a little tiny profit on that. 49.76 on the day. It looks like my original trade order, my exit was at 1250 on my original trade order, so still wouldn't have worked out yet. That would have been the exit there off the original trade. Trying to go for 5 ticks. It looked like it would have worked out. My entry was a little high and a little early. I feel like I need to almost time the market today. Watch out for rejection off the 50 exponential. It looks like it's going to pop up through it because of the TTM, but it might still reject. 9 is below 12 at the moment. No crossover on the 26. If we get a crossover on the 26, it might look like this. There's that rejection off the 50 that we mentioned. That would have been a nice short right there. Should take my own advice. Low of the day still at 4109, and we're right next to those lows at 4110 and a half. This area has held support now 4 times on the 20-second chart, and on the 1-minute chart, it's held it 1, 2. Well, it's pretty much held it a whole bunch of times. Right here at 4110. Man, I was going to take that right there. Hesitation. A bit here.
Order filled.
In at 1250. We're going to get out 1375.
Order filled.
Took my profit off there, made a single tick. I'm going to not go for 5 ticks because it's like coming in really close to that. 1250. This is at 1350. I'm going to stick with 3. The volatility is really heavy on the day. And so like even this, like this stopped one tick early. So we did make a tiny profit on that. We're up 68.76 on the day. It's really volatile, pretty choppy market. A lot of volume too. Because on the 22nd chart, our average volume is 1,400 contracts. So I don't know what that's looking like on the 1 minute chart. Average volume is 4,500 contracts. It's pretty high volume on the day. Getting a red to yellow on the 1 minute side. Big rejection right there. 12.25. All the way down to the low at 41.09 Probably potentially could make a new low right here. We might pop up to like the 9 and then rush back down and potentially make a new low. So like a short right here doesn't look necessarily all that bad. The TTM though is telling a different story. So the TTM is telling that we could potentially trend reverse a little bit more. The rejection was off the 35, not the 9. Um, 200 moving average at 41.20.87 and 50 at 41.12. And so these have been really moving closer and closer together really quickly. When I say quickly, I mean like more so than average, but they were like $40 diverged when we got here today. Now they're about $8 diverged. So making new lows popping up. So we were right about the new low. By the way, did y'all remember to like and subscribe? Pulling back now. Whoa, big drop there. I almost took that short. Massive drop. Look at this. This is on the 22nd chart. That was 7,000 contract. 6,400 contracts on the 22nd chart. What's the 1 minute looking like on this? So this was 20,000 contracts right here. This is such a bearish day on those job reports. Another red to yellow on the 1 minute. What's the 5 minute doing? 5 minutes still stacking up yellow. So still putting in red candles, but still stacking yellow on the TTM. So I think we are going to get a trend reversal today is what I feel. And that trend reversal is going to be a volatile, crazy time. And I think it's going to happen when this 5,200 crosses on the 22nd chart. And I think that we potentially have room up to like 30, 35, all the way up to the VWAP at 40. But I still think that we'll continue bearish on the day. But I do think at some point in the somewhat near future, we're going to get a trend reversal. Near future being today. Still $8 diverge, 41.11.50 and 41.19.50, about $8 difference. Bounced really well off a low from 41.06 all the way up to 41.10, 41.11 area. 9 above 12 on the 22nd. No 26 cross. But definitely some cyan buildup. 9 above 12. And getting above the 50 exponential. This could just slam down again, as has happened several times today. So 41, 19, 26 on the 200 moving average. We'll see what happens in a couple seconds. So drop 12 cents or 13 cents. And this one's at about 41, 11, 50 or so. So we're going to watch what happens. That honestly looks like a long right there.
Order filled.
In long off 1252 contracts.
filled.
All right, we got out that. That was 3 ticks. Up 137.76 on the day. Nice big rip. Watch out for resistance off of like 15 maybe. 15.75 is where we had resistance before. This whole 15 area may act as resistance, so be careful. Today's the day to be careful. Still managed to be green today, though. We're about 30% to goal, I think. 29.5%. 29.58. 59. Little hammer candle there. This looks good. Okay, 9 and 12 are both getting above the 50. So that does look good for long, but that drop right there could kill all this momentum. Because this drop went down all the way to about the 50. So we're going to need to see this bounce and get over 14. So I said that this area was a resistance area, and it definitely acted as resistance. There was resistance there at 14.5. So let's take a look at the 1 minute chart. 1 minute on approach for a cyan switch. 1 minute has 9 above 12. No 26 crossover yet. And we're running into resistance along the EMA 35, which is at 41.14. There's 10 seconds left in this candle. So this looks good for a long. If this candle closes where it's at and the next one opens in cyan, there it is, cyan, 9's above 12. No crossover yet. I might wait for this crossover. But then again, I don't know. Might not. Let's take a look at the 50 moving average. This is a nice bounce off the 50 EMA. So the 50 moving average is on the upswing at 12.18, while the 200 is on the down at 18.20. So that's about a $6 difference now instead of $8 not even that long ago. We're breaking above that area. I need my chart right. It's kind of moving in a way I don't want. Look for a pullback to like 13.75, maybe after 13.25. Let me looking at the 1 minute chart. This actually looks pretty decent on the 1 minute. I'm trying to get an entry off of like 14.25. My entry I think is too low. I'll bump to 14.5.
Order filled.
In long at 14.5. I'm going to try to get out at 1475 because I actually don't really like this trade right now.
Order filled.
All right. I should have tried to get out at 15. Actually, should have just kept my original order. Wow, look at that bounce. Tiny little profit up 156.76. Should have kept my original order. I think I got scared because the volatility that's been happening earlier. Really, it's like this move here, like 1475, all the way down to 12. Like, there's just so much range on the day that it's sketchy for me. Getting above the 50 exponential on the 1 minute chart. 1 minute looking great. Might reject off of this area, like a pullback area, and consolidate here, but it's looking like it just wants to keep ripping up. 1750 could be a line in the sand with this 200 moving average. We may get a pullback to like 16 and a rip off that, but it just doesn't look like it cares. I don't want to trade on like FOMO or upward euphoria or any of that. So I do think that we need a pullback here. Like, I actually would rather this pullback and kind of trade in this range while this moving average crossover sets up. $35 crossing above the 50, and pretty consistently staying above the 200 moving average on the 20-second chart. 200 moving average has dropped down to about 1750, and so they're about $3.50 diverged now. 1 second left on this one. $17.42 and $13.90. I'd like to get like 5 ticks, but it's a little bit slower in terms of the trade process. 9 is about to approach the 200 crossover on the 20-second chart. And we're trading pretty consistently above the 50 moving average on the 1 minute. 41.20 or 41.19 and a half is kind of resistance area. 1 minute pulling back to about the 50 exponential. Look like a nice little bounce there. Doji to the bottom. $14.36 and now 17, or $14.50 and now 17 and a quarter. So it's $2.75 difference. Join the bid here.
Order
filled. Long 18 and a quarter. I'm going to get out of 19.
Order filled.
All right, we got that. We're up 225.76 on the day. Not a bad day so far. 975.59 out of 3,000. Big rip there. 32.5% to gold. Very nice rip there. 9 and 12 broke above 200 moving average. No crossover on the 5200 yet. Let's look for a pullback to like 19. 1 minute chart bouncing very well. Like I said, I think we're gonna have room up to about 30 or 35. this 845 volume push area. Go back to 1950. Try to join the bid there off 20 and a quarter. Nah, no entry.
Order filled.
In at 21 and a quarter, dollar higher than I wanted to be in. Trying to get out at 22, which is the top of this candle actually. And it's too risky for me. I'm gonna try to get out at 21.50.
Order filled.
All right, got out with a micro profit. 244.76 on the day. Trailing max is still good at 2,500. We're at 994.59 out of 3,000. About 1/3 to goal. I could be trading more contracts. There's a little flag right there. This looks like it's gonna pop again. Oh, actually, there's a doji at the top. I should have taken this doji at the bottom and just rode this thing up that like 40 or 20 ticks there. 1 minute pullback. There's only a couple seconds left in this candle, so I feel like it's gonna pop back up. That was a nice entry op right there at 1875. Even this at like 1950 seems pretty reasonable. We did flash a blue there. I'm going to take a peek at the 5-minute candle, which has been working on this trend reversal for quite a while now. Three-minute approaching a silent switch. You actually see that right there. 3-minute candle, 9 above 12. So this actually looks really good on the 3-minute chart. And I said 41.30 is where we had room to. I think 26.75, 25 area is a really good spot to actually look at. Join the bid off 20 point. Actually, I don't like that trade. I was gonna join the bid off 20 and a half and then take it up, but actually I was looking where the 9 is and what this is doing. I figured that this might actually pull back to about the 9, just like 19 area. So that would have been a nice entry, like 19 and a quarter up to 20 and a quarter. So that's really what that was, the 9 EMA bounce op. But I do think that we have room up to about 25 area. I'm going to switch this chart to the ES. And should have a new one at 51, which is in a couple of seconds. In about 30 seconds, we'll have a new 3-minute. $19 looks like a pretty solid zone for a long. But on the 3-minute, the 9 is actually beginning to dip below the 12. I just don't want to see this like rush back down, but it's looking pretty good. Green dot on TTM, 9 getting back above 12. Pulling back to 1750. This is what I was worried about. This is why I hadn't taken the trade yet. Bounced off of 16. Big pullback now. Last sell off here. This was actually what I was worried about. That's why I didn't take that trade off of 19 there. So was this also an ascending wedge? I'm still learning the ascending wedge. Because this kind of looks like one. Maybe more like right there. I don't know. If it is one, it's like, it's really, it looks more like a channel to me. So you just hover over them and then push delete. That's how you get rid of these. All right, we'll see if 4110 acts as support again. Yeah, it did already have its breakdown. I just kind of missed it, but also at the same time, I didn't recognize that it was a kind of ascending wedge. And so, had I recognized it, I would have gone short there. But you know, still up on the day, so I'm not going to complain. Especially on a day with this much volatility. 1-minute chart looking kind of bearish. 9 below 12. We may get some rejections up here at like 17, 15 area. Checking out the 20-second chart. Oh, so this actually just now got the 5200 cross. Like just a couple minutes ago. So honestly, I had stopped paying attention to that. A lot of things to pay attention to in trading, you know. 1588 and 16 and a quarter. Watch this. It looks like, honestly, that it's going to end up as a long. But in order to do that, we got to get above the 200 moving average. So what I'm going to do, I think, excuse me, is I'm going to wait, not very long, I don't think, for the 9 to get back above the 12 and possibly for the cyan switch to happen. But you can see that these are still diverging, the 50 and the 200. And so I think that we're still going to get an uptrend very soon, actually, like right here. Try to take that.
Order filled.
In long off 16, trying to get out at 1675. 3 contracts. I was just too late on the move. I'll keep my order at 1675. Now I'm gonna drop down, reduce to 16.25. Seeing a tiny little bit of buyer momentum, not much. Resistance at 16, which is my entry. Should have waited a little bit longer. I gotta cut this. So literally tapped my risk and started coming back. So I was about to cut that. Back at my risk level. Yeah, it's not looking very good. I'm gonna cut it and take the loss. Toying with my emotions, like up and down, man. I'm out.
Order filled.
That puts me red on the day, 176.74. That's too bad. What kind of larger size too on that? 3 contracts. For real? I straight cut that and then it just pops right back up. Cut that at the bottom too, man. So we have this 5200 cross here, but man, that's whack. I literally cut that at the bottom. They really know how to test your risk level, test your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Watching the 1 minute chart. Looks like I could have held that, unfortunately, man. And that was a pretty big loss, actually. Uptrend line break. We do have quite a few people chilling, so if y'all chilling, hanging out, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. It really does help the channel quite a bit. Yeah, it is a super ride today. Very volatile. I wish I didn't cut this because honestly, we could have got out with a little bit of profit. And the volatility on the day, man, it's just insane. From 13 and a quarter all the way up to like 17. It's nuts. $50 and $200 are basically right next to each other. $14.94 and $15.13. They kind of look like they're actually even getting closer together. $15.13, $14.91. They're only diverged like 20 cents. Exactly 20 cents right now, so. $87 and $04. $0.18 apart or so. $84 and like 15. It's looking more like shorts to me. A lot of rejections off the 9. $250 are basically in the same zone. Trying to decide whether or not to go short here. Looks more like a long, but I don't know. A lot of uncertainty for me today.
Stop filled.
What? Stop filled? In 3 contracts at 14.75. Trying to get out of 15.75. Going for 4 ticks. And this is literally the same trade as last time. All right. There we go. 9's back above 12. That's what I want to see. There's too much resistance there at 15 and a quarter. I'm gonna put my sell at 15 and a quarter. Really, the resistance is at 15. Oh, come on, dude. I'm cutting that.
Order filled.
Probably cut it at the bottom. It's probably going to pop back up, but I don't want to give back any more profits. Gave back $410 on the day. We were up 244. It means we actually gave back like 644 or something, 650. Probably trading too large as well. Watch the 1 minute chart. I think I'll make better trading decisions here right now. $15 is resistance. Man, each one of these that I filled on the low like that ended up ripping back up. You gotta be kidding me. That's pretty frustrating. I felt like I should have walked away with the profits that I had earlier, and I just didn't listen to it. Breaking out of that zone, though. Keep trying. I'm going to try to get an entry off about 1575 or so. Maybe I'll actually reduce to 1550. Nah, it's not going down that low. Try 1575 again. This divergence is actually happening now. Another bid here.
Order filled.
In long off 17, looking to get out of 18. 3 contracts. $15.75 really would have been the area.
Order filled.
Took another contract long at 15.75. I'm in 4 contracts. I'm in a pretty heavy. I'm gonna try to get out at 17 and a quarter. 4 contracts. No. That should have bounced there. I'm out of this.
Order filled.
Gave back way too much. I knew I should have walked away with my profits earlier at 244, and now I'm trading on tilt, and yeah, that's no good. So I should probably just shut it down right there on the day. Wow. I have no words. Don't know what to say. I should have bounced right there. And I'm really pretty shocked that it didn't, and now it's coming back. We're literally filling at the bottom of these candles. They got my psychology packed. Like, just they got my psychology down, dude. I'm pretty shocked that didn't bounce there, man. Like, I'm actually really shocked that it didn't bounce right here off like 15 area. Yeah, and yeah, exactly. And this is kind of what I've been doing all day is getting out at the true support line. And unfortunately, being able to identify that has been kind of challenging. So yesterday we had practically 100% trade accuracy. Today we have the exact opposite. I did come to the table extremely exhausted today. We did have the opportunity to get green. We're green about 250 bucks, and over the last couple of trades, gave back 1,200. So gave back really $1,400 in profit, and put us not only red on the day but red in the account, which is very frustrating because obviously we're trying to earn this funding. And that nine's above the 12. Basically, like I don't know, a lot of the chart patterns just aren't making sense to me today in the way that they normally do. Like I don't know. We were gonna hold that and get out at 1750, which is literally what it is resisting at. Gonna take a single tick or didn't even fill, man. I was gonna essentially take that pop right there with one contract. We also have resistance here at 20.
Order filled.
Join the bid off 18 with one contract. What? Glad I traded one contract, but dude. I'm done for the day,
Order
man.
filled.
All right, y'all. I'm done. I'm walking away. I still have, 859. I gave back a lot of profit on the day. All of the work that I've done is done. Gratefully, I was only in one contract on that one. Unfortunately, that was a major, that was like 3 days of trading that I just gave back today. And so, yeah, like that. This is what I thought. I thought that there was a breakout inbound, and they just dumped contracts on us. I'm done. I don't want to trade on days like this. So I'm gonna just be done for the day. Thank you guys so much. Wondered about that. Everyone looking for the bounce back and shorts hammer it. Yeah, that's exactly what is going down today. Shorts are just out too heavily today. I mean, when they can drop like 30, 40,000 contracts on a single day, like, or on a single minute, like that's just way too much. Um, so I'm gonna walk away. Much love and appreciation. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get some rest and be back at it again. And hopefully we trade tomorrow like we did yesterday. So, and like I said, I should have walked away with my profits. I felt it. My intuition said walk away. And I just didn't. So much love and appreciation, y'all. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.